Hi guys, distributors of 4Life and members of Pro Networkers team. I'm in Jakarta right now. Senayan, it's still raining. I'm with a new friend. Here's Desmond from Africa. He's from Nigeria. What I managed to do for the last 1 hour and a half, he's been introduced by one of our group member, top actress, which is Ria Irawan. So actually Ria gave, because she's out of the country for the time being, so she messaged me, Ria messaged me and actually did ask me, Nadzrul, can you help out? Because I got a friend, she said in the message, who had diabetic problem, who is so concerned about his health. So right now, Desmond is residing in Indonesia, Jakarta for the last 2 years, For the last 2 years. He's a businessman. So we met about, I think, 1.5 to 2 hours ago. And he just joined us. He got some products here from me. So I just want to ask Desmond a few questions, probably something that you guys can learn. Alright, Desmond, hi. Say to them, say hi.
Hi.
Alright, Desmond. Desmond is 40 years old, he don't look 40. So the thing is that I did ask him, Desmond, from the moment he was a stranger to me, I'm a stranger to him before we met. And today, right now at the end of the presentation, he's so interested in running the business in Jakarta itself and also to bring 4Life products back to Nigeria. Right now, at the current moment, I'm telling you guys, recording this video. Actually, my wife is emailing to US of how actually I can register a Nigerian as a 4Life distributor so that he can run the business anywhere around the world, the globe. But I did ask Desmond a few important questions that can be a life lesson or a business lesson for all of you. So Desmond, can I ask you a few questions? You were a stranger to me when you came down. We are in Starbucks Senayan.
Yeah.
What was things that, I mean, you could have not signed up or buy the products, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. What was the interesting point during our meetup or during the presentation? Was it the product? Was it me myself presenting to you, or was it the company itself? Was it the business? What was the most important point during our session for the past 1.5 hours that made you decide to want to consume the products and do the business? What was the most crucial point so that we can share to our fellow distributors around the globe?
Actually, what's made me feel so much excited is the way you talk to me, and I feel relaxed.
Thank you.
I feel at home.
You feel at home?
Yeah.
Even though we are in the shopping center, okay, somewhere outside,
yeah,
okay.
But I feel relaxed. I feel free. I feel that I'm with my person.
Can you say that during my presentation it makes you feel not only comfortable? Do you feel confident by my presentation just now?
Yes.
What? Next question I want to ask you. You feel comfortable, right? What was the catching point? I mean, like, what was during the presentation or during our conversation just now? What was the point that made you decide? The most important point that decide, other than you being comfortable the way I presented, what was the key factor that make you, nah, this is for me? Or let's talk about the product. What was the key that made you want to take this product today? And he gave me cash today. Okay.
So, in that point, I'm a businessman.
Okay.
So, and I know that there are a lot of tricks in business.
Okay.
So, but I watched you when you was like telling me this is for this, this is for this, and everything you gave me as example is clear. You showed me about other products and the capacity and what they can do.
So that
and
means
it's clear.
The information of the products. That means me, let's put it this way. If I'm a salesman, so I know my products, that is one of the factors that make you confident to buy the product.
To buy. And I'm well convinced. I'm well convinced about the product. Even Ria told me, but you made it more clear for me.
Okay. One more factor was actually, if you guys see, it's about the invitation. One of my downline, which is Ria, the way he convey the message to Desmond was very direct. If you can see, it's what did Ria told you? Exactly.
She told me that she's using the supplements and she's getting better, and I can see by myself because Ria is a good friend.
Which is Ria is suffering from cancer. She's getting better right now, cancer survivor. So that was one of the life testimonial that she shared, made him confident to come and meet me. The second part, I think Ria did tell you a bit about the business, right?
Business.
Okay, what did she tell you?
So she told me that I can make a lot of money.
Okay.
If I can join this business. That's okay. That is very good.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Okay, so we can see that's a point. Another thing, Desmond, did she manage to because if she's not convincing enough, definitely you won't come and meet me, correct?
Yeah.
So she's covering the 50%. I'm covering here 50%, presenting to you the whole opportunity. But I want to ask you, did Ria actually manage to, before you even come and meet me, you don't know me, did she tell anything about me before coming to meet me?
No.
Not really.
No, okay, she said that, yes, she told me. She said that you are one of the top marketing in the company.
So actually, if you can see here, what managed him to come, the invitation itself. Remember, for you to become a pro, skill number 1 and 2 is very important, which is finding your prospect and inviting the prospect, which is very crucial. And this is going to be a lesson that probably all of you can learn. The invitation process was Ria itself, her friend was very clear to say that there's this thing that I want to introduce to you, a very business that can make a lot of money, and it got him here today, interest him, and also she managed to actually upsell a bit about who I am. So that is why he came. And then when he came here for the last 1.5 hours, we managed to talk and get to know more about Desmond, where he came from, the business he's running, and today he's hopefully he's gonna get better after taking Transfactor. He's gonna start to take Transfactor, Glucoach, and Plus together. All right. So now the last part I want to ask you, you got interested in the product because I presented to you in a very clear format, and then you got very comfortable because of the confidence that I have, the way that I say excites you. But the last part, what made you decide? From just now I've been seeing that you have been asking me how can I bring the product to Nigeria, how can I run the business, and who you want to introduce me to. That means in your head right now you are already thinking about running the business. Which part of the presentation, or how did I manage to tell you that convince you to actually want to do the business? Is it the marketing plan, or is it the way I say, or what? Is it the money? What was the most important factor?
Everything is involved there. The marketing, the money. But what I'm thinking now is, how will I just put my brain or myself together and just be like you?
Okay.
In the field of marketing. I'm just thinking, what will just help me to gather that knowledge, maybe just a night, and start moving the business, because I'm really interested in the business. So
what do you hope for? And you know that For Life pays big money, right? I've told you that some people are making even 5 million a month, a million a month. It changed their life. You can achieve your dreams through this business. I myself, I didn't even manage to tell you about how I started. I started from $0. 10 years ago, I didn't get a job. My family I came from a very poor background, but it literally changed my entire family's life. All right. I would say thank God that I've traveled over 40 countries through the business itself, and a lot of dreams I've achieved. And what do you see by you running the business? How do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years running the business?
3 to 5 years?
Yeah. Running this business with no competition, with a product which is so unique.
The way you lecture me about the product, I'm sure that if I run this business from 9 to 5 years, I will be one of the happiest men on earth.
He'll be one of the happiest men on earth. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm sure that my health will be okay.
Yeah.
One. Then, and I'm sure again that in the next 5 years, I will have a lot of money that will make me happy.
You see, I'm not wrong to preach to a lot of people for the past 10 years. The greatest motivation to men is still money.
Money. 5 years, I'm sure I will be on top.
Yeah. Let's pray together that our new member of Pro Workers team, Desmond from Nigeria, now residing in Jakarta, can do well in For Life, and I believe so. The last part, I just want to ask you, when I told you that there is a support system, which is I'm going to help you in the first few presentation.
Yes.
Because I told him, Desmond, that if you introduce someone who's going to do the presentation, I literally said myself. Why?
Yeah.
Because remember, a newborn baby, even though he's excited, he's full of enthusiasm to run. Remember, a newborn baby needs the parents, the mother and the father to feed them. They couldn't possibly be walking themselves. So you as an upline or a person that you want to sponsor, remember, you are the mother, you are the father. They are the people that we need to guide for the next 3 to 6 months until they can move the business. Then you can actually let them free to do the business. But the most crucial part when a baby is just born here today is the next 3 to 6 months you need to guide them, plug them into the system, teach them the marketing plan, the products, put them into the training, put them online training, all the system that Pro Workers team has for you, installed for you. And at the same time, not just, I would say that the system, Pro Workers team is the childcare center, but again, the parents need to bring them back home. So it's again you as the sponsor who needs to actually develop them, how they're going to be in the next 3 to 5 years, how successful they are going to be. It depends on you. It depends on me here. It depends on Ria who introduced. We are going to develop him, and hopefully, thank you Desmond for sharing the story. This is really fresh. He just signed up. He just joined us. So and he's okay for me to interview. For this 13 minutes video is for you to learn. So probably it gives you maybe an insight of how a new person who's just joined and what are the key points that made him want to be part of our big movement. So Desmond, any few words, motivating words for them running the business all over in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Indonesia?
Well, all I have to say is that
you are an experienced businessman too.
I'm a businessman.
To be successful, probably what are the key factors for them to do?
What they have to do is to follow the instructions. There is guidelines in every business, and there is rules and regulations in every business to make the business move ahead. So what I have to say here is for you guys out there to focus and be in this line and bring more people. The way I'm understanding this business, I just feel like starting it today and making it today.
You want to bring in as many people as possible.
As possible.
And especially we have 260 million people in Indonesia.
I feel like getting maybe half of Indonesian people and half of Nigerians, so that I will get this a lot of dollar, you know.
Yeah.
Because we do everything with money. So, and this business is a good thing that your life, your health will be okay. You will be okay in your pockets, and you will be okay in your heart.
Wow, so that's two things, yeah, very important.
So the two important things in life,
yeah,
your health and your
wealth.
Yes,
money.
So I thank God for connecting me to Ria, and I thank God for Ria connecting me to you.
All right. So thank you, Desmond. Let's hope.
I'm really happy. In fact, I don't know what to say now. I just feel.
If you can see his
really excited
from the video right now, he's really excited to move the
really
business.
Excited.
Remember, in network marketing, in your presentation, in your prospecting, it's not about what you say. It's about how you say it. It's about getting the energy, passing it to them. It's getting the excitement that you have to pass it to them, to make sure that your prospect and your future downlines get excited. So again, the message here is get excited. Make sure before you leave your home, before you leave your workplace, before you meet your prospect, get excited, get energetic, because the energy and the excitement will be passed on to them, so that they will be your future prospect and get excited. Yeah. So, Pro Workers team members, see you guys. All the best. PNT success, PNT the best, PNT platinum.